Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. It is a very steamy, hot 100-degree Friday here in Southern California where I reside, and today is October 2nd. And this is episode number 38. I have some notes over here. If for whatever reason I make a flub, I will make the correction in the description box below. I do not edit, and I am not a techie, so forgive me, please. I think I have everything right, and I write my notes down, and I turn on the camera, and who knows? But this is fun. I'm having so much fun. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. There are a lot of you guys, and I am stoked. Thank you so much for watching me and for spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe and click the like button, and hit the notification bell, and that way you'll know whenever I upload a video. I like pink things. Isn't this cute? Thank you, Tanika. Tanika made this pillow for me. Well, what do you think? How about these beautiful handmade, beautiful earrings? These were a gift from Miss Tina of Craft by the Rose. She has a YouTube channel. She does a lot of lives where we sit there and chat and talk and laugh and talk about everything. So she blessed me with these. They are absolutely beautiful. The work on here is extremely intricate, and I love them. I like pink things. So I thought I would throw on my lightweight pink shawl. This is a mesh shawl, and I don't know if you guys are new, you might not have seen it. It's several videos back where I did showed all of my bralettes. I had this on Cleo, not Chloe. I had it on Cleo, so I decided to throw it on so that I would match and I could share this with you guys. This is a very fun make, and it is a tutorial by Melody Crochet, and it's one of her older tutorials. I have my handy dandy note card here that I keep all of my information on, and let me put on my spectacles. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing good? Everybody doing okay? Staying safe, keeping well, social distancing, and all that good stuff? I hope everybody is doing well. Again, welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my regular subscribers. I hope you guys are still having a blast as I am, and let's get into this podcast. So, what I am wearing, it is not a current finished object, but it's pink. This is, oh, you probably can't see that writing on there. This is a triangle fringe shawl by Melody Crochet. I have been watching her for a very long time. She has a really fun channel. She is on YouTube, and it's a tutorial. You use a big hook, and you can be done in no time. I used a Q hook for this mesh shawl. See that? I love fringe, so whenever I get the opportunity to add fringe to something, I absolutely do. So using a Q hook really opened this up, and it made it go very, very quickly. And as I said, I used jeans yarn, which is this. Jeans yarn is really nice. It's 100% acrylic, even though it doesn't look like it. The name of this color is Bermuda Shorts, and it is pink. It's Lion Brand. Jeans yarn is by Lion Brand. There's 246 yards in a skein, and it is a number 4. It's kind of on the lighter side of a number 4, in my opinion. And it is 100% acrylic. And that's what I like about this. You can throw it in the washing machine. I made another one in their gray color, but I bartered for that one, so I gave that one to someone in a trade. And that one had been laundered and it came out just fine. So this is super cute. I have a habit of putting my shawls on this way. So you can just kind of wrap it around your neck, and look at all the fringe that's falling right there. Very fun, very quick. Again, that is Melody Crochet, and I will write that information for you. I don't know about a link. I'll give it a shot, but I will write that information for you in the description box. Also, too, it's very easy for me after I do the videos to go onto my phone, and then I can post the tutorials on my community page. So when you go to my page, you just over at the top, you scroll on over past videos and you'll see community page, and I can post the tutorials and information there as well. So now I have a current, let me stop fooling with this. I have a current finished object. If you watched my last video, I got a pink package from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and I made something with it. So let me take this off. This was holding my pink package that Pam sent me. This basket is mine. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I found a really cool tutorial. I like this channel. I watch it quite often, and this is new. The channel's not new, but her tutorial is new. It popped up on my feed. MJ's Off the Hook Designs. I've been watching her for quite a while also too, and it's how to crochet an easy fringe wrap. Have you guys ever hacked a pattern or a tutorial and just kind of made it your own? I very rarely do that. Well, this time that's what I did. Let me explain. Here is my finished object. And as you can see, it is not a shawl. It is a triangle cowl. So let me explain. As I was going along, the shawl pattern is really nice. It's not granny stitch. It's a shell stitch, and you get these spaces because she has you going in every other stitch. Great pattern. I love it. It is a 2-row repeat. And what I did, I started off with every intentions of making the shawl. Okay. Then I noticed that the sides here weren't growing as fast as the point was. So I thought if I keep going, the point's going to be all the way down to my knees and I will barely have any wrap room on the ends of the shawl. So I thought, okay, I'll just stop here. I frogged back a couple of rows. I went around the top of this with half double crochets, and then the next row of half double crochets I went into the back loop. And then I went to my button box and I found a button, and then right over here you see you have all of these spaces. I just made a buttonhole just like that. Now here's the fun part. I have a box of beads that I get from the Dollar Tree. So what I did was there was a space right here where the shawl began, and it was kind of like a hole. So at first I was going to put fringe there. I put fringe there, and then I thought that looks strange just hanging straight down. So I said, beads. So because I couldn't get the beads to go through like I wanted, I managed to get it through one of the holes. Then I took the two fringe and I tied them together in a knot, and so now the knot is housed inside of the bead. So that looks really cute. I thought that was super cute. It gave it like a little added touch, just right there, just a little something. I was going to do fringe, but I didn't feel like it, so I hacked the tutorial. I'm sorry. And I have a cowl. So let's see what it looks like. Woohoo! How cute is that? The neck is just perfect. It's open a little bit, and look at the little fun beads. And see? And this is just enough to keep this area warm. I find that when my chest is warm, I'm warm. When my feet are warm, I am warm. When my hands are warm, I'm warm. So you have different warm spots on your body where this would be all that you would need to have on. And I love it. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is super cute. What I did was Pam gave me this really fun pink package. I took these two yarns and I held them double. I held them double, which in turn gave this a marled look. I hope you guys can see that because of my my ring light. But I held these two together. I held these two together. So that gave it a nice marled look because you have this stripe right here, and then this is a solid. So that's how I got that look. And I think that it came out really nice. Very nice. I like it. So I'm going to put my shawl back on now because like I said, it is currently 100 degrees here right now. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so that was my one finished object. And of course I have lots of whip. Whipville runneth over, you guys. But I'm only going to go over a couple with you, let you know my progress on some of them that you've already seen, probably several videos back. I am not going to keep you long. Did you get your pen and pad out? You know, as soon as I pop up on your feed, go grab your pen, go grab your pad. Let's kick it old school style. That is always my motto. I've said that from the very beginning. Take some notes, write it down. I'll put what I can in the description box. And all of my corrections, as I said before, will be in the description box. So right now, the biggest thing going is the Just Feel Festive Shawl cowl crochet along that is hosted by my friend Z, Zelda NRJ3, and the pattern is written by the incomparable Kalisha Ryan, who is also known as Nadira Tani, and she is the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. You guys check her out. She has also offered a coupon code. I think it is SAVE10, SAVE 10, for patterns in her Etsy shop. I think she is also on Ravelry as well. Check it out. It is so important for us to support our designers and makers and small business owners and independents. It's really important to support them. They work very hard writing patterns and putting out a pattern. Um, it feels good, and it would just be nice, and it makes them feel loved, and this community is so supportive and such a cheerleader. So yes, go support her, see if you like some of her other patterns, and take advantage of the coupon code. So the Just Feel Festive Shawl is still ongoing. If you haven't started yours, you do have time to jump on board. Grab your hook, grab your minis, or grab whatever yarn that you want to use. Now, I made my first Just Feel Festive Shawl. I made it straight from her pattern. Z had not made her helpful tutorial just yet. I did fine. I love the pattern. It is designed on the bias, so the shawl is going to grow at an angle. Okay, I made my first one in January because I wanted it to wear to Stitches West 2020. So I wore it there, and I'm going to show that one to you guys in a moment. But right now, currently, I started a new one so that I could be part of the cowl. And I showed you a little bit last time. I'm a little bit farther. I should be farther along, but for some reason I had castonitis. Castonitis, is that a word? I had casted on 2 beanies in the last couple of days. So that's the knitting side of me. This is the crochet side of me, okay? So I shared with you guys the yarns that I am using. This one doesn't have a label on it. Oh, I think I took the label off of all of them. Hobby Lobby, Soft and Sleek, DK. This is the yarn that I am using. It is low pill. I wanted something this time that I could throw in the washer and the dryer. If need be. So I bought several different colors. Now, this time you'll see my color changes. I've done all of my color changes. I started here, and you can see the repeat. And you see how that's on the bias? How fun. So my colors are kind of indicative of fall, which here in Southern California, there's no such thing as fall. Like I said, it's 100 degrees right now outside, and it's October 2nd, so go figure, you know? So I chose these colors because that's what I like. You have your oxblood, your black, there's Irish green, this is mink, pumpkin spice, and believe it or not, this looks white, but it's not. It's a pale pink, and it's called lemonade. So my repeat starts with, oh, this is gold. So you can see where my repeat starts. So this is my color palette. for mine, and I need to get going on that because I was hoping to wear it at Rhinebeck West. 2020 is happening next weekend, you guys. So I'm excited about that. It is about an hour away from my home. So I will definitely be there. My first time was last year. That's Rhinebeck West. I think you guys can also visit virtually this time. So check that out. But here we go. Now, this time I did chain the exact amount of stitches that she said to chain. You guys go and download the pattern, and then if for whatever reason the pattern is very well written, if for whatever reason something is not clicking, then Z has a helpful tutorial to get you started and off and on your way. So check that out and join in the fun. Now this, I was so proud of this. This was my first Just Feel Festive shawl that I made back in January. And I did not start off with all of the required chains. I did less because I wanted it that wide, but this grew because of the yarn. This is all hand-dyed yarn in this one. So when I washed it and laid it out and came back the next morning, I was like, oh, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I can't even get it all in the frame. It is super long. And I put a tassel on this end and a tassel on that end. So I wrapped this around myself twice. Super pretty. I have Moonstone Dye Works. She dyed this special colorway for Rhinebeck West last year. She's not dyeing this year, so this is Knit Crate. This peach is Georgia Peach by the one and only Lola Bean Yarn Company. One of the baddest dyers on the planet, believe me. This is, it's Malabrigo Anniversario, one of my favorite Malabrigo colors. So I just went back and forth with those. And I did random. At first, I was going to do it in order. Then I thought, nah, I'm just going to keep going however I feel, whichever color I grab. And that's what I did. So this one is a behemoth, but it is absolutely beautiful. So this is something fun for Z for her birthday. Everybody can participate, and there's lots of prizes, you guys. So it's not too late. Join in the fun. Grab your hooks and get your Just Feel Festive shawl made. And use the hashtag capital JFFSCAL. Okay. I just have a couple of more whips and then we're done. Oops, I'm losing things. You guys know I like bags. It's my Sugar Skull bag. This is by Rel of the Dabbling Hook. She has a YouTube channel and she also has an Etsy shop. So in here, this is one of my cast-ons. Oh, I'm glad I'm using this yarn because I want to say something about that too. Remember last time I talked to you guys about the Craft Smart yarn at Michael's? This is the equivalent of Hobby Lobby's I Love This yarn. I noticed that some people were purchasing this. Be careful and make sure you get this label, okay? This is the new Craft Smart yarn. If you get the all red label, That is the old Craft Smart yarn, and let's just say it's not soft, okay? I don't like to yarn bash, but it is not the same as this, so watch your label. Make sure you get this red and white label and not the all red label. There's a big difference. Okay, this is tweed, and I like the Tweety bits on here. It's purple violet, and you can see the Tweety bits. Knitters, are you with me? Here we go. So, I'm not following a tutorial, and I am not following a pattern. Generally, I cast on 80 stitches because that's an easy way to do the decrease. It's an easy division for the decrease. And usually 80 stitches is usually, that's an adult size hat. Whether you have hair or not, that will fit. So I am not sure. Oh yes, let's see. So I cast it on 80 stitches. I did a 2x2 ribbing, 2x2 ribbing, and right here I did 1 row of purling, okay? And to me, that kind of camouflages the little gap that you get when you transition from doing your brim to doing the body of your hat. Now that's just me. So I like this. It adds a little touch right there. So you do your 2x2 ribbing however long you want. Then I did 1 row of purling. Then in between here, this is just knit, knit, knit. Then I did 2 rows of purling. That's knit, 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 2 rows of purling, and that's where I'm at right now. So I think I'm going to continue that all the way up and end on the knitting rows, and that way I can start doing my decreases without any problems, and we'll see how that turns out. I was going to tell you what size needles these are. I always do a size smaller for the brim, and then I go up a needle size for the body of the hat, and these are US 10.75s, which I think is a 6.5 mil. So that's one of my Castanitis whips, and I'm using the Craft Smart yarn from Michaels, and I like it. I love the Tweety bits on here, so that's going to make a nice hat, and I plan on giving this as a gift. Beanies are super quick, instant gratification, and that's what I like when I am working on some, especially knitting. I'm sorry, I do not want to lose any stitches. Knitting takes a little bit longer, and I respect that. But making a beanie for someone is quick. It's, and lots of people like beanies. Most of the people that I gift those to, they are handmade worthy. Yes, so I make sure of that. My last and final whip that I'm showing you is another beanie where I suffered from Castanitis. And I think it was because I really wanted to dive into this colorway. Oh geez, I'm losing my stoppers again. This colorway is just something else. And I didn't bring, I can't remember it. It's Hobby Lobby. Look at that. I did cake this up because it comes in a skein form. Sometimes I like to do that. It fits in my bag better. It's my bag. I am all over the place. My apologies. And I do keep plastic inside of there so it doesn't leave remnants. This is super cute. This is from my friend Kim, the Crafty Nomad. I purchased this bag from her. and it's super fun. Nova Scotian Skies. Yes! Nova Scotia Skies. That's the name of this. It just came to me. Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So I cast it on, and I don't know what size these are. These were a gift. These are smooth. They're just as good as Chalgoos. I really like these needles, but they were a gift, and there's no name or anything on them. So here I go again. I'm a fan of the 2x2 ribbing. I've done the 1x1 on occasion. It was my stopper, but then I find out that if I'm doing something and I lose count, I can tell now what stitches are purl and what stitches are knit. But right now I'm just on the ribbing, so I'm going to do that 2x2 ribbing, and I think I will probably do the same thing that I'm doing with that hat, just because it adds a little fun to it and a little texture, and it's not a lot. It isn't a lot at all. I cast it on 80 stitches, and if you notice, this looks smaller than the other hat. So it varies depending on the yarn that you use and depending on the needles that you use as well. So I will definitely show you guys all of those when I am finished. And I just wanted to jump on and say, hey, I'm trying to do a video every week, and I hope that's okay with you guys. I may miss a week or two, so that's life. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And don't forget to do the get your Just Feel Festive Shawl going. Jump in on the cowl. There's some great prizes there. Go over and check out Kalisha's her patterns. There's a coupon code, save 10. She has a buy me a coffee on there because we all need some caffeine sometimes. So let's support our makers and let's support Z and help her celebrate her birthday. And those of you who are interested in Rhinebeck West, please do check that out. You can participate virtually as well. You can shop and buy yarn, and there's going to be a lot of makers there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I will check with you guys later, and thank you so much for watching, and I am going to bid you adieu. Have a good day or a good evening wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.